Back here at Leishon Park for the second quarter of this clash between University of Queensland and Yeronga South Brisbane. So pretty one-sided first quarter with the wind advantage obviously playing UQ's way. So we'll see what Yeronga can do here now that they've got the wind blowing their direction. Score at the moment, UQ are on 27 and Yeronga are yet to score, so we'll see how this quarter plays out.
Always fun to see how a side rebounds after getting poleaxed in the first quarter. Yeronga will be keen to get the first couple of scores on the board. And that's borne out in their desperation for this early contest. And they've set up nicely behind the contest here, and they've got a couple of players. They'll try and get the ball forward via handball. Comes out via a kick off the ground now, but it's set up, it's picked up nicely there by the UQ half-back line, and they'll clear out to this wing looking for Xanthi Saruti, but it's been nicely picked up there by one of the Yeronga players who's not listed. Turned over straight to UQ. They go forward, and a nice mark taken there by Megan Hunt, who's been very, very dangerous early in the first quarter. Nice hit, finds Dakota Davidson. It looks like she's lining up, having half a look inside like any good forward, but I think she might have a shot for goal. So Dakota Davidson. Tough kick from this pocket. Fair crack with one that goes sideways. Might have gone through, it has! It's floated through sideways. Very, very excited. And the perfect start for UQ and a horror start for Yeronga to this quarter.
Love the celebration there from Davidson, just really getting her teammates up and about, bringing them into it. Good goal from her. Megan Hunt's obviously been the main scorer early, but now Davidson gets on the board and heads back to the gold square.
Forward stream there, take a mark in the pocket, pretend to look inside, and then put it through from a tough angle from 35 out. Terrific stuff.
Back in the middle now, umpire tosses it up. Falls down here and it's a bit of a pack. Doesn't look like it's going to get out of there, and we'll have another stoppage. The UQ ruck in Jamie Stone has been really dominant early. She's really giving her midfielders first use. UQ look like they're going to get another clearance here, but just fumbled there by the player in Marley Bevan. And now Yeronga will get the chance to send it back down there into their forward line, hopefully.
Gabby Collingwood comes out to the wing looking for a teammate in Cara Stock, but she can't quite mark it. It's on the turnover. Lovely tackle there from Emily Bates, and it's been called holding the ball. Hopefully will inspire her team. A nice kick forward, a great spoil there from Nat Grider. This half-back line from UQ has been absolutely resolute. Piling the pressure on here, we'll have another ball up. It's been very hard for Yeronga to get any clean ball inside their forward half of the ground.
That was a really great spoil there. Just read the ball off the boot better than anyone else and cut across, left her player, punched it out of the way, and UQ have proven that they are the dominant side in this contest so far. Yeronga sent it inside 50, but again, UQ are first to the ball, but she hands it straight back to Lily Bush. And Courtney McDonald will get Yeronga on the board here. Nice little kick. Not far out from goal, and they get their first goal of the day. So we'll head back into the middle now, but Yeronga will be happy to finally be on the board after a very one-sided contest so far.
Might be the first mistake UQ's backline's made all day, and Yeronga have made them pay. By the judging of this first quarter in a bit, they'll need to take advantage of every half opportunity they get. And the competition leading goal kicker in Courtney McDonald was able to do so beautifully there. So Rucks go up again. Again won by the UQ ruckman in Jamie Stone. And a nice centre clearance here from Bevan. Goes long to the dangerous spot. Davidson can't quite take the mark. She had read it beautifully in the air and it just slipped out of the hands. Turned an almost certain set shot for goal into a 50-50 snap, and just only to get it through for a behind.
Yeronga to look wide now. She spotted someone out on the broadcast side, shoving the side there from Saruti. She's penalised for it.
Was a little bit obvious.
Got to disguise those ones. You can't be as blatant as that, unfortunately. The umpire will definitely call you out on it. So Yeronga now send it up towards Bates. She's got 2-on-1 here. Oh, the umpire's called push, so Bates will get the chance to head up the wing. Gives a little nod to a player there, I think signalling for them to lead. But she's forced to play on and handballs it off.
It's fairly fortunate she got Mia Walsh just off the bench there, is able to give the handball to, but UQ have been able to force the turnover. Firstly force the contest and now get a free kick going the way of Xanthi Saruti right in front of us here. Hand passes to a teammate in Conan who goes forward. No mark taken and the ball will spill out of bounds for a boundary throw-in.
It's always common practice when you get taken high to straighten the ponytail straight after it. Just make sure your hair's looking good.
Hayley Pearce has snuck on through the interchange here and is at the back of this contest on her own if they can get the ball out. And she might be on the back. It's gone over her head here. It's going to be another boundary throw-in, but worked herself into a nice spot there to be able to get either the handball from a teammate coming back that she can go forward with, or to be that that protection for Yeronga clearance.
Umpire to throw the ball in now.
Next goal, very, very crucial to this game. Give Yeronga half a sniff if they can get it.
Ryder fumbles and bumbles and gets pushed over, so now the ball's going straight back to her. Collingwood giving the ball back there. Grada trying to spot something she likes and she puts it up. Spilt the mark there. We've got a bit of a scrap just in front of us here. Jackie Austin gets a quick kick out.
UQ pressure is huge. Yeronga can't get even half a quick kick forward, but it's nicely picked up there by Dee Heslop. Kick forward, but free kick there. Can't tackle without the ball, and it's going to be a free kick going the way of Marnie McGorm, who plays on quickly. Kick to a contest. No mark taken by Nat Grider, but she's able to get the ball forward, but it'll be cut off there at half-back by Cara Stock. Hand passes to a teammate in Goodwin with a nice smother, and UQ will get another chance to go forward. Can't quite be clean. It's Willing in there. Vanessa Hart comes away with it, finds a teammate in Heslop. A little bit of time to be able to straighten up and go inside 50 with a dangerous kick. No mark taken. Front and centre is all UQ. And they'll be able to clear through. Alexandra Moran gets a hand pass to a teammate in Childs. Up to the centre of the ground. Big contest here. Players gone down for Yeronga. It is Vanessa Hart getting up gingerly, but she looked to be okay. Meanwhile, a good tackle from Jackie Yorston, and it's going to be a free kick to Yeronga.
Ooh, puts the spin on there. That's a bit of candy sold. She'll be happy with that one, Jackie Yorston. But UQ have marked on that half-back line there, which has just been an absolute wall. And she sends it out wide to Exxon, who's got it right on the wing here. Looks inside, but puts it over a player's head. But that was a great pick-up, almost there from Grider, who dives on the ball and gets taken high. So it'll be Grider's kick to potentially get another inside 50 here. But no, she looks inside to her teammate there.
There's space everywhere for UQ. They had no one inside their forward 40 there, allowing all their forwards to run into space. Ball comes in. Oh, was it being marked? Oh, I thought it might have been touched there by Sarah Duncan, and she's certainly claiming it, but the umpire has paid a mark to Megan Hunt, running into that space I talked about. Megan Hunt called to play on. Chip shot. Oh, lovely kick to the leading forward. You couldn't ask for a better delivery there for Maria Maloney. Playing her first game for the season for UQ has been very, very dangerous. All over the ground, really. This is their first shot at goal. Sorry, a shot had her second goal, I should say.
Really well drilled forward line there. They were just chipping it around, teasing Yeronga. She comes in and she slots it. That's another one to UQ. They're dominating this contest, and Yeronga just don't know what to do about it. They're shell-shocked.
Look, a very well-drilled unit, UQ. Back six look to know what each other. Sorry, back five, I should say. Look to know what each other are thinking and cutting down the spaces very well and able to set up behind the play, whereas Yeronga playing very much a player-on-player defensive setup and doesn't seem to be as much team structure as UQ have got in that back five.
Bates gets the handball out there, but goes straight to UQ, who will again send the ball forward. I feel like we've said it so many times today. Exxon picks it up, runs inside 50, but it's a push in the back there, and that's 50. She just tossed, Yeronga player just tossed the ball there. You've got to give it back on the full, and she just said, you know what, I've had enough of this. I'm doing too much work back here, so I'll just toss it back to you, but you can't do that. And Megan Hunt will line up for another goal.
Spoke about things that we said a few times already today. UQ sent a clearance to Nat Exxon being dangerous across half forward to Megan Hunt being dangerous inside forward 30. That's basically been their game plan all day, and it's worked terrifically for them. 3 goals to Megan Hunt. Nat Exxon being involved in most of their goals, if not all of them. It's a 40-point lead here, just over halfway through the second quarter. What have Yeronga got? It's the big question.
So far it hasn't been much. Hate to say it, because they were obviously favourites coming into this game, but they haven't shown any bite, any fight. So we'll see how they go, whether they can fight back. And they can do it if they give it to Bates, who just gets the clearance there, sends it wide. But UQ are just first to the ball every time, but unfortunately she sends it out on the full there, does Michaela Martin, my apologies.
So Emily Bates again, been everywhere for Yeronga. Up the line, might clear the teammate intended there in Bagora, and it does. Nice mark taken there, goes back to where it came from. Good contest. Nat Ryder not paid the mark, tried to claim it. Nice smother there from Emily Bates again, really trying to inspire her team. Yeronga will try and clear it here through hand pass, and it comes out from a kick from Bagor to a contest, but that half back line again for UQ, Michaela Martin. Brings the ball inside the centre. They've been so dangerous doing this all day. It really sets up the forward line when they can win the ball through the centre square. Megan Hunt so clean, and she's got an option out wide here if we can get there to Nat Exxon. Oh, went for the spoil, the specky over the back of Vanessa Hart, couldn't quite hold on.
She knew we were live streaming today and wanted to get a highlight on the board.
Tackling there again was Exxon, but it's going to be cleared from Yeronga. Just a big thump forward, hoping for the best. First players back there are UQ and Michaela Martin. Nicely chased down there by Taya Hutchison. And Yeronga got another chance to go forward through Bagor.
Bit of a tussle here on the edge of the 50. Brianna Conan pops it out the back. But good pick up by Dee Heslop, but she's driven into the ground there. And looks like we're going to have a throw up.
2 goals from Marie Maloney and plenty of action in this half of the ground as well. Plenty of kilometres covered by her. Kick forward from Bagor, who's been busy in the last 5 minutes or so, 4 or 5 kicks. Gets the ball forward and it'll be a throw in 55 metres or so around from the Yeronga goal.
Just in that last stoppage, we saw Dee Heslop go up for the ruck, and I mean, she's a pretty confident girl, but you're not sure you want someone who's less than 180 centimetres going up for a ruck contest. So the ruckman has come back now, Camilla Burnett, and she'll take this one.
Esther Allen goes inside 50 to the hot spot. Big opportunity, great spoil there from Beck Barnes, I think it was. Snap for goal, lucky bounce. Terrific bounce, and it's got through for a goal for Taya Hutchinson. And a sniff for Yeronga. The second reel inside 25 or so for her, and they've been able to get another goal out of it. A little bit lucky, but they'll take it.
Got to take anything when you're 4 goals down. So yeah, as you said, lucky bounce, and Yeronga are back within 4 goals.
Last time Yeronga scored a goal, UQ were able to get it back pretty quickly. See if Yeronga can stop that from happening this time. It looks like they're going to get another centre clearance, but not quite able to be clean. Yeronga tackle a swarm, and we'll have another secondary ball up. That might be Heslop getting tackled. Could have got half a free kick there, but not paid. Jackie Austin comes back to Esther Allen, who kicks out to the wing. Good, nice mark taken there by Sarah Duncan. Probably could have been in the back anyway. But she's taken the nice mark, and she'll have a chance to get them forward. Goes inside 50, clears. Probably the two options there. The wind sort of got hold of that one. There's a UQ half back line again. Just running numbers so well. They're always option behind the play, that handball back to get a clearing kick out of that back line. And we've got now Bree Conan unable to get the ball cleanly, but picked up nicely by Nat Grider. Nice transition play there from UQ. Ooh. No mark able to be taken by Mia Walsh. And she's giving away a free kick to Megan Hunt. Lovely kick forward. She's so good at that, getting back off her mark quickly in that little 25-metre chip kick to a leading teammate. She's found Lauren Middleton. We'll have a shot. No, she's gone a short pass.
Oh.
Nat Grider was open there, just couldn't quite get hit with the target. But she's earned a free kick. And Nat Grider have an opportunity to put them back in the lead by 34 points.
They're loving chipping it around the 50 today. They're just absolutely toying with Yeronga inside 50. We've seen a couple of these chain passes. That one didn't quite pay off, but they've got the free kick anyway. So Grider comes in, pulls it to the right, and it will be a point. Yeronga having to fetch her own ball here. One of the great spectacles of suburban footy. She plays on here. I think she was looking to go wide, but the kick came into the centre, and now there's a scrap.
Must be 15 players around this ball. We're trying to keep it out wide and keep it open, and it's gone into the scrum where everybody is. Ball up, the likely result we've got there. The free kick's going to go the way of Yeronga. It's a ruck infringement. I believe it's going to Camilla Burnett.
Burnett sends it wide here towards Bates. And she fumbles it and manages to keep it in. Just looks like sends it up the line. Calls for deliberate by the UQ bench, but I reckon that was just off the outside of the boot, and it'll be a throw-in. 2 ruck women nominate. Look for Yorston at the front of this contest, but ball goes over the back. Heslop after it. Oh, UQ handballs it straight out to Yeronga there. They'll want that one again. That was improper disposal. Not sure the umpire saw that one, but we'll give him the benefit of the doubt. He's been pretty good today.
Sutton there with a hand pass, finding a teammate in Thomas. They're going to try and run it out through handball. It hasn't quite worked for them today. If they can get the handball game right, it'll set them up nicely for this transition play, but half a fumble means the kick was turned over, and it find the way of Alexandra Moran, who'll go back inside the forward half of the ground for UQ. Middleton. Handball forward, but only as far as Sutton, who can't quite get a kick or a hand pass away. Picked up beautifully by Nat Exon. Pressure came to her. Sutton's there again. Hand pass finds Bates, and they'll be able to clear here through Yeronga. This is a kick that's let them down, and UQ again through that resolute half-back line. Nice mark taken by Marnie McGorm. It's the head of women's football at UQ. Good to see her playing as well.
Just been as simple as playing in front. I mean, there's not much more to it. UQ are just always first at the ball because they're playing in front of their opponent. So it's worked out for them so far, and Yeronga really just need to be there on the hip of their player and ready to lead them to the contest, because it hasn't happened so far.
We've got a 50-metre penalty here. So Megan Hunt's won a free kick with some great defensive pressure inside 50, and once again, ball's not been given back to her on the full. And so what probably would have been a tough kick would have been a banana kick from the pocket. Now is an absolute gimme from a metre out Dribbles it through. Another goal to UQ. That's 4 for Megan Hunt. She is on fire.
Some discipline from Yeronga. You can't give away 2 goals through 50-metre penalties. In these games, you know, they've been pretty tight so far. I mean, not today, it's been pretty one-sided, but when you're that far down, you just can't be giving away gimme goals like that.
Impressive thing with Megan Hunt. 4 goals sounds great, but her work rate, her tackling, her pressure inside the forward 30 has been terrific. It's keen to impress. So that's a siren for half time. Umpire's talking to one of the ruckmen as well. Not sure if anything's going to happen out of this. We'll stick with it for a bit. Doesn't appear to be. Everyone's breaking for the half-time break.
So another good quarter of footy there from UQ. We've talked about it so much, but their half-back line has just really stood up and have not given Yeronga anything. I mean, one of their goals came through a lucky bounce, and that's just been epitomising their effort in the last half. So UQ leading, 7 goals, 5, 47. Yeronga 2 goals, 12.